Hello. So the last video I made was one about my GoPro latch, repairing the proper GoPro one, which is split like that, with a replacement aftermarket one, which then these little clips busted. So this is take two. The guy who I bought it off of eBay sent me another one, no problems, fair play, can't complain. So now we get to see whether I was just unlucky with a rubbish one or whether they are all inherently rubbish. So I've got the replacement one here. I've got my GoPro housing, just in case anyone was worried, because I kind of worried about it myself a little bit. The GoPro housing shuts fine, like with no obstruction or anything like that, so I'm not unduly pressurising these latches. I mean, they're quite tight anyway. They've obviously got to hold the GoPro underwater and be watertight and everything like that, and obviously if people's GoPros were getting wet underwater, that wouldn't be a good look. Being as that's one of the main reasons people are buying a GoPro, right? So, okay, let's see if we can do this a little bit better than last time then. Hook the little bits out. So this is going in here and then latching over there. So get into the hole. Apparently I'm still a kind of person who struggles with this. Get it into there. Come on. And then pull the other one around to the end, and we are in by the looks of things. However unconvincingly we appear to be in. Right, okay, so everything looks good here. This is all slidey aroundy right. The GoPro case shuts fine. Now let's have a little look and go of this. Well, that seems to have worked okay this time. I mean, who knows how many times that's going to work for, but for this time it certainly seems to have worked. Maybe I should always just, being as I know it's a bit of a weak design, because in fairness I looked on the other one, the actual official GoPro one, and I could see some stress fractures and stuff starting to start in where that clips on anyway. So yeah, it's obviously a thing that happens, but yeah, at least that seems to have done the job. Who knows whether that's going to last any particular amount. Oh, in fairness, these little bits look like they're already starting to struggle, which is pretty ropey. I would suggest going for an aluminium one of these. It was £2. I gave the guy the opportunity to replace it. He did. I can't grumble. I'm not going to call them out on here or anything like that. But my recommendation would be go for an aluminium one. I don't know that they won't have problems, having never had one myself, but I assume this is not going to last that much longer, so I may well be getting into the market for it. I mean, it's like, this is £2, the metal one is £6, for the amount of annoyance that this would cause you when it breaks. It's probably worth just going for the metal one in the first place, assuming it's not going to break. Yeah. It does seem like a bit of a bad design, to be fair, but I mean, it's definitely a latch design which puts a lot of stress onto those little tiny clips. I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong as far as I'm aware. I mean, I've used a number of different other GoPros and they all feel the same. They're all very tight because obviously, as I say, you're trying not to damage your GoPro in water or snow or whatever. Speaking of which, it's snowing outside. It's very bright outside, but snowy as well, which is why we're not going for artificial light today. So if this looks a bit different, that is why we've gone for natural light through the window. It's quite nice out there actually, the view, a bit of snow. Might charge up the GoPro and take it out for a little journey in the snow, especially now we've got a case which seems to be doing up all right. I don't know whether to take the drone out. I'm a bit worried about it getting wet and then smashing into a million bits in the ground. Anyway, I've got a tasty cup of tea behind me which I'm going to consume. Then I'm going to take the GoPro out and maybe the drone. We'll see. I might add that onto the end of this video. So hope this helped with anyone who has watched it. I mean, I think the last video has been viewed by a massive 5 people, one of which was probably me. So I'm sure that the desire for follow-up content was huge. Nonetheless, there you have it. This one seems to have worked, but the long and the short of it is get a metal one. Cool. Catch you in the next one, whatever it may be.